All right, Grumpies, here we go. Here we go. Third time is a charm. That's what they say. So this is my third time trying to do this video without getting interrupted and having to stop and start over. Okay, this is the week 7 recap. This is what it is. I'm trying to make this quick as possible because I sure almost beyond the shadow of a doubt know that somewhere within the beginning and the end of this, somebody gonna come and interrupt me, and I'm gonna have to start all over again. But here we go. First matchup: Bathroom Bandits, Micah Lecca Hyde and Micah Hottie Ho. This was a huge blowout. It wasn't any kind of suspense with this one. This is like one of those obvious movies that you watch where you already know what's gonna happen next. Um, Patrick Mahomes 49, Kareem Hunt 38, Emmanuel Sanders 31, Latavius Murray 21, and my kicker gave me 16 to go along with 18 for Hilton. Had two underperformers, Ricky Seals Jones, who got hurt early in the game, and the Cardinals defense really did poorly against Denver on Thursday night. I thought when I got those 4 and 3 points from the defense and the tight end, I was done. But the rest of my team stepped up and made up for lost ground. Micah Lecca Micah Hottie Ho, he had Matty Ice giving him 28. Todd Gurley doing what Todd Gurley does, giving him 30. And Kerryon Johnson 23. But the problem was, of course, Allen Robinson with 1, Evan Ingram with 4, Jets defense with 2. Just had a lot of guys that just didn't show up for work. We already know his team better than that. But this week, my boy, that's your second loss in a row. That's called a losing streak. Bathroom Bandits improves to 5-2, and you drop to 5-2. Next matchup, we got the biggest blowout of the week, which was a 79-point win for Belichick's Hoodies over Click Commander, 201 to 112. Click Commander had a tough week. 22 from Stafford, 20 from Tyreek Hill, and you got 16 from Josh Gordon and Tevin Coleman, and 18. Here we go. Here we go. Listen, please, listen to me, son. Listen. Go back in there. Don't open the door to come back out here until I'm done. Please, close the door. Please. What I tell you? I knew it was gonna be another interruption. Um, Back to what I was saying. Oh yeah, so Click Commander, you had Bills defense with 2 to go along with 4 other of your roster positions that gave you less than 10. For Belichick's Hoodies, he was led by Eli Manning 31, James White 29, Adam Thielen, who is surprisingly the best receiver in the league. I ain't saying best receiver on the team in the league this year. Man, one more 100-yard receiving game from tying the record for the most 100 yards receiving games in the NFL in a season, and that was Julio. But he already broke the consecutive since the start of the season, which is 7. So that man's doing stuff that I'm quite sure nobody thought he was going to do, not at this level at least. Alshon Jeffrey gave him 21, and the Broncos defense 51. He got 0 from both Shady McCoy and Hayden Hurst, and still almost got the highest score of the week. So this is just a crazy week for Belichick's Hoodies. You improved to 3-4. Click Commander, you drive to 4-3. Next matchup: Deep Pockets versus Miko's Marauders. 121-09, 11-point victory for Deep Pockets. This is like watching the Bills versus the Jets. The only people who can watch that game is diehard Bills or diehard Jets fans. This was just one of the most unproductive games. It actually was not. It was the most unproductive game of the week. Only 229 points combined for both teams. Tom Brady gave Deep Pockets 29, 23 from Tyrell Williams, and he got 17 from his kicker. And for Miko's Marauders, he got 24 from Kirk Cousins and 25 from Jarvis Landry, and that pretty much was it to go along with 6 players with 10 points or less. So Deep Pockets, a guy who won't give up. I mean, you could put him in the ground, throw dirt on him, he's done, but he's gonna just rise from the dead. This dude would not quit, man. I really commend you for that, man. 2-5 is your new record. Miko's Marauders, you dropped to 3-4. Next matchup: Philly guy versus Twat Waffles. Now Twat Waffles, you just can't get it together, man. This team, this roster. I look at this roster from top to bottom. You see Howard as your running back with Zeke and Sterling Shepard, Evans, Michael Thomas, and Zach Ertz as your tight end. You say, how the hell can this dude be 2-5? It's a mystery to me how he could be 2-5. To be honest with you, I just don't get it. But it's just got really bad luck. Unfortunately, for you, you ended up playing Floridians, who scored a pretty high score, one of the highest scores of the week. As a matter of fact, other than me and Maddie, it was the highest score of the week. So that's third highest in the league this week. He had Carson Wentz with 27, John Brown 28, Trey Burton 29. Um, and the Vikings defense gave him 26. As for Twat Waffles, Jameis Winston with 29, Sterling Shepard with 167 receiving yards, 25 points, and Zach Ertz with 24. So hey man, Twat Waffles, like I said, you dropped to 2-5. The Floridians, congrats, you improved to 2-5. Next matchup, we got the Paradise Raiders here going against Gang Green. Paradise Raiders versus Gang Green. And this one was one of those ones that wasn't so close. This was a 36-point victory for Paradise Raiders, led by Mr. Odell Beckham with 30 points. Oh, actually led by the Rams defense with 41. Man, the Rams played some good D. Um, yeah, it's San Francisco, but it's still some good D. Odell Beckham gave him 30. Philip Rivers gave him 29 points. And he also got 18 from Philip Lindsay on Thursday Night Football. As for Gang Green, he had some disappointing performances all the way around. Uh, really, other than 26 from Saquon Barkley, he had, and 19 from Julio, who still just can't get in the end zone. How many touchdowns does Julio have this year? Anybody know? I'm gonna look it up right quick because this is crazy. The man has 0 touchdowns this year. 0 touchdowns. 812 yards receiving on the year and 0 touchdowns. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I I know y'all talking it. If I was Julio, I'd be ready to get the fuck out of there. Especially if we, especially if we don't win the game, and I'm not getting the touchdowns, bro. He is 6'5", man. That's what you call a red zone target. Mm. Anyways, Gang Green, you dropped to 4-3. Paradise Raiders, you improved to 5-2. And for our final matchup, we have the Kingpin versus Sutang Clan. And the Kingpin, what a powerful name, man. Powerful. Too bad the team ain't powerful. Team is weak. Weak, man. Sutang Clan. This was actually a close game. I'm just talking shit. This was a 9-point victory for Sutang. This was the closest game of the week. She was led by Cam Newton, 33, and Tariq Cohen gave her 21 to go along with the Colts, 28. And she won despite having a -1 for Matt Breida, who got hurt early in the game. As for Kingpin, you had Jared Goff with 22, AJ Green with 20, and the Texans with 30. Now, this matchup boiled down to your kicker, and I'm serious. The kicker gave you 0 points. 0 points. And, in a league that we get 2 points for extra points, kickers could usually give you 10 points easily. So the fact that your kicker gave you 0 is the reason why you lost this week. Listen, we got a early Sunday game in London this week. I forgot who the matchup is. I'm not going to look it up. But just know that it's a Sunday game at 9:30. So this is the second one of the season going to be in London. So make sure to set your lineups accordingly based on that. And today is Tuesday. It is waiver night. So set your waivers, man. I'll be back to holler at y'all next week for the Week 8 recap. Until then, good luck. I'm out.